fou léger. Yawa, oya, Ashe. Iba, oya, Ashalaya, Ashaloru, Winnie, Miba, Mayansa, Afifi, Sheshe, Efufu, Leshe, Yawa, Oya, Ashe. Iba, Oya, Ajalaya, Ajalaru, Winnie, Miba, Mayansa, Afifi, Jeje, Efufu, Léger, Yawa, Oya, Ashe. Iba, Oya, Ashalaya, Ashaloru, Winnie, Habibi, Sheshe, Efufu, Leshe,
Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy and it does not boast. It is not proud and it does not dishonor others. It is not self seeking and it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongdoing. Love does not delight in evil, but it rejoices in and with the truth. It always protects. It always trusts. It always hopes. It always perseveres. Love never fails. Love always wins. And now, three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest amongst these is love. Good morning, collective. I am Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. So if you're a little bit too holy and sanctified, you better put your ear guards in, because I don't have no cut cards on this platform over here that I'm on right now. Okay. How y'all doing today? Somebody's going on a journey. Okay. This might even be a piggyback from the reading that I actually did yesterday, because Journey and Sad News came out. And when I clarified that and put the title of the reading up, what they said was that the people that had set up, gangstalking contract with some new people in your community a little while back ago, because they just don't want to let go of your energy. They just don't want to let you go. Okay. Ain't nobody making no money. They're going broke. Their lives are going into the gutter and the toilet, the sewer. But they're like, well, hell, just like all gremlins and hyenas do, they'll die. They die laughing. Like they die laughing, cackling, and being goofy, like while they're dying. So that's what demons do. So that's what we got going on right now. What we have going on right now is they decided they just gonna attack you till they die, because they miserable. Okay. Somebody is packing. Somebody's been preparing and packing to move. Whoever you are, you're not sure exactly where you're relocating to just yet, but you might have like your suitcases already packed with everything, like to walk out the door, like today, literally. And whoever these people are, they're frustrated because they know they've run out of money. They know people are no longer supporting them in the agencies because your gang stalking contract is over. You didn't die. They use their last resources and connections and money to get a new set of people where you're living right now to start spiritually attacking you. When you relocate from where you are right now, whenever that might be, that could be tomorrow, okay? That could be a week from now. That could be 6 months or 3 months, 2 weeks. But when you relocate from where you are right now, they're not going to be able to afford to pursue you any further. They don't have the money, the resources, the connections, the cult that is disassembled, they're discombobulated, disorganized. They might have other ways of monitoring you through cameras, but they are not going to be able to orchestrate anything wherever you move to now. Wherever you move to right now, it's too easy for you to relocate and just move. They're not going to be able to function like they were before. Okay? So whoever you are, I'm talking to, they have a big problem right now. I have sad news and I have journey. They know that you're getting ready to move and relocate. And they know that when you move and relocate, they don't have the resources, the organization, the people, the support to do what they've been doing. And the people where you're at right now that are actually getting paid money to do what they've been doing to you, they know that as soon as you move, you're the only person in your community they're doing this to right now. So they know that that money is going to instantly stop. Contract is dead in the water. Over. Okay? I have court in the reverse here. So maybe something, there's a court issue whereby something's not going in someone's favor. This could be a wealthy person or someone that was wealthy. They could be losing their wealth. Tell me about this. What is court in reverse? My ring came off, so I don't know if someone's getting divorced. All right. So there's a Queen of Swords. Okay. I don't know. The Queen of Swords could be a judge. It could be an authority figure, someone that has to do things by the book, by the law. The Queen of Swords could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. But this is somebody. This is somebody that is aware that something in court is not going to go in their favor. Okay. Somebody could also be a Cancer. Somebody could be an air sign, or somebody could be a Gemini, Cancer cusp. Okay. I think that's June 21st, the day before yesterday. So somebody might have both, maybe Gemini and Cancer in their chart. They might be on the cusp. They could have just had a birthday. Okay. The Three of Pentacles reverse, they could have gotten fired from their job or someone's not working with them. This could be an Aquarius. So it could be a Gemini, Cancer cusp and an Aquarius. All right. Because the Two of Pentacles. What's the Two of Pentacles? They're heartbroken because you were able to balance yourself out, your situation, your life, everything. Okay. And it wasn't their wish fulfillment. These are people that are a part of some kind of cult that are very narcissistic, that are heartbroken that your life, before these people completely went so far to throw your life out of sync and throw everything off in your life, they were expecting you to never recover, and you have made a full comeback like never before. Sorry, y'all. I've been having an issue where I'm at too. I'm just making sure somebody's not about to do something stupid in front of my damn gate. Because then y'all going to see a show. Then y'all are going to see a show live. I'll take the camera outside with me and you can actually watch and see what the hell I've been going through. Yeah, somebody's been trying to get away with something because you're an Empress. Okay. That means anything that you have gone through, you have persevered, whether financially, okay, or whether spiritually, energetically, okay. Whatever battles you had to fight to balance your life out, whatever lessons you had to learn to put the boundaries in place and to distance yourself from toxic people, places, and things that could make you susceptible and vulnerable to imbalances in your life. You've mastered that. So nobody can throw your life out of whack or out of balance or cause any problem for you because you've mastered aspects of your character. I didn't say you were perfect, but you've mastered them to the point where your boundaries and distance from toxic people, places, and things prevent them from any openings, spiritually, energetically, financially, or any other. The only person that can mess up your life is you. Okay? And they've been trying to get away with from the door holding you back. Okay? This could have been in your 20s, your teenage years, planning it when you were a child. You were never supposed to make it beyond a page. You literally were never, ever supposed to be able to live independently of anybody. You're supposed to be in a toxic relationship or begging a family member for help. You're supposed to be the underdog that everybody pokes at and makes fun of because you can't provide for yourself and your children and you need your family's help, and they look down on you and still won't help, and this, that, and the other, and you're supposed to be begging them for acceptance and begging them to stop gaslighting you and begging them to allow you to be a part of your family, begging somebody to be in a relationship with you, all the things that they wanted for you to keep you impoverished and in low vibrational mindset where there'd be many open portals and doors spiritually for them to agonize you and cause all kind of imbalances to your health, to your finances, to your children. All those doors are closed because you are hyper independent and you are emotionally independent as well. You are not emotionally codependent to any person, place, or thing. You stand alone. Your confidence comes from within. And that's why they're disappointed and they just don't want to let you go. Do you understand? This is why they don't want to let you go and they keep taking quick actions. So let's keep it moving. So something is not going to go in someone's favor in court. Somebody could have Gemini, Cancer in their chart, and I think somebody else came up here. I forgot again. Whoever, someone is backstabbed and betrayed. So maybe somebody told a lie about you. Somebody might have told some kind of a lie about you in a court. Y'all know a whole bunch of people that had gangstalking contracts on y'all. They made false claims with the Social Security Administration that you were mentally disabled, that you were sexually molested in childhood. Anybody that was, I hope you have been able to have the strength and the help that you need to heal thoroughly from it. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, because I know how bad sex trafficking and just people, the heart of man is so dark. It's disgusting. Families, narcissistic dynamics. I really pray that anyone that has been through anything, that you got the help that you needed, no matter what age you got it at. You could get that help at 70 years old. It's never too late to try to have the time to sit down, self-reflect, or get therapy and be able to work emotionally through the things troubling you. Okay? But there are a lot of people that entered a lot of you all into gangstalking contracts whereby they went to the Social Security Administration, they filed disability claims, they claimed that you were on drugs, you were a prostitute, you were homeless. They claimed that because you were essayed as a child, and they were lies. For a lot of y'all, they were complete lies. And then what they did was they blackballed you from working, they isolated you, and then they did everything in their power, abusing power with the police, child protective services, government agencies, people that are in these cults, to make you homeless, to try to force you out of your home, to try to force you to look unstable, to look like whatever they said about you in court. And judges were in on it. There was doctors were in on it. There were a lot of people that were in on these things. But these people were too stupid to produce those results before they made the claim, because they're dumbasses. Let me explain. For some of y'all, These people said that you were mentally disabled and were unable to manage your own money to pay bills, and you were a homeless prostitute that was drug addicted. For some of y'all, they said this before they tried to make your life look like what they said about you. And you have over 30 or 40 years of bank account statements, rental properties, homes that you have purchased, bills that you have paid, all kind of homeowners insurance, auto insurance. You've got bank statements that go back for years. You might have paid for your child to go to college, or if not, they got scholarship. You might have paid rent, rented places. You might have worked at jobs, stable jobs, excellent reviews for many, many, many years. And it's not a history that can be erased. And because they're stupid, they made these claims about you without realizing that your real life is documented, because we moved into an era of technology where everything is in the computer. And a lot of these people made these claims before we were on the internet. You understand? Because they lacked foresight. And they still went forward. They still went forward with trying to have you killed, because then they could just not worry about an investigation being conducted. Oh, look, I've had the same bank account for 30 years. Oh, look here. My child went to school, got excellent grades, went on to college and graduated. My child has always lived in a house that I have owned, this, that, and the other. I've always paid my insurance on time for 20 years straight, no matter how high it got. My auto insurance, my car notes, you understand what I'm saying? They stupid. They didn't even think it through. They didn't even, because they thought, okay, don't worry. If they got all that evidence of their stability, we'll just kill them. Then it'll never make it to court. Not knowing you have spiritual protection. Tell me about this rich lady energy. They have to release the burden. So you might have your suitcase, whoever you are, you might have boxes, or either suitcase, box, something. You might have already packed and you're ready to move. I don't know. Maybe you're about to move, whoever you are. I don't know how long you're going to move, but it's going to instantly kill what's left of what these people are doing. It's going to instantly kill it. What is guilt? Guilt came out sideways. I have patience that came out in the reverse here. So I don't know, somebody could be running out of patience. And then I have peace and love. Isn't that beautiful? What is the name of, it's a song called Peace and Love by, oh my God, I'm mad. I can't think of them right now. I'm so embarrassed too, because I love them. Peace. Fertile Ground. Okay, Fertile Ground. I don't know if you ever heard. It's a group called Fertile Ground, and they have a song called Peace and Love that both, me and my daughter used to like to listen to. I don't know if any of y'all in the conscious community, the group Fertile Ground, you might be familiar with them. Sister has a beautiful, beautiful voice. Very talented family or group. Okay. But peace and love came out side by side. Somebody's losing patience, and guilt came out sideways. Why did guilt come out sideways? Okay, so this is somebody that's been busy in these streets, is what I'm hearing for the Knight of Wands. So for the Knight of Wands, what I'm hearing is somebody has been busy in these streets, basically, because they're not getting what they expect with the Three of Wands reverse. I don't know what these people are Are they expecting you to fall on the ground and collapse dead because they're sending you negative energy? Child, whatever type of magic these people are sending towards you, it's just enough. It's the equivalent of somebody just calling you a name every day that doesn't like you at work. Hey, dummy. Hey, big head. Hey, so-and-so. It's the equivalent of that. They don't have no power. They're not getting what they expected. And somebody might feel guilty. Why? Because they keep on trying to see if they could do something very quickly. But somebody could be releasing something and letting something go the devil reverse. Okay? It's almost like somebody, a goofy, they try to kill somebody and then they fail to kill them. And they live in the same neighborhood. And then they're like, oh my God, I feel so embarrassed and guilty that I was trying to kill you. And you know who I am. Now I really need to kill you so I can feel comfortable and clear my conscience, because then I don't have to see you no more or ever run into you. And then they try even harder to kill you and recruit other people to help them, and they still can't do it. And then they go extra hard, like, oh my God, this is really embarrassing. Let's just if we all come together and just get them out of here because we made a big mess. And the more and more they attack you, the bigger the mess is. The more and more they attack you, the messier it gets. The more you fuck with shit, the more it stinks. You know, when you get it on the bottom of your shoe. You understand? And now whoever this person is in your community, they're just so embarrassed and ashamed because they just realized that they can't kill you and take you out, and they went overboard recruiting a whole bunch of people that you're going to see every single day, and they all feel stupid. So that's why guilt came out sideways. It's not guilt because they're having some type of conscious awareness of themselves, because they've suddenly become self-aware and they're feeling empathy and compassion, like, oh my God, you're a human just like me. You have children just like me. No, it's not that type of guilt. Guilt came out sideways because it's guilt as in, I feel ashamed you didn't die, and now I have to pass you when you come outside. I have to see you, and you know who I am. And it's awkward as fuck. It's awkward as fuck to walk by you and give the, hi, how you doing? Yeah, I know, you know, I've been trying to kill you. You know, it feels awkward. It literally feels awkward as hell to them. And that's why they went so hard in the paint, like, well, you got to die now. We can't be living in the same neighborhood and have you see us, because now you have that story to tell. And if anyone new moves to this neighborhood or any new people come around, you might run your mouth and tell everybody what we did to you. And it's getting more and more awkward every minute that goes by. It's becoming hella awkward because you're not dead. You might, I don't know, you might broadcast it. You might go to the news. You might get on social media if you have a platform and expose us. It's just getting more and more awkward every day. And now that we know we can't kill you, it's really uncomfortable for us. And we just have to sit with that guilt. What's patience in reverse? The Three of Cups reverse. Yeah, somebody that doesn't want to be friends or associated with somebody ran out of patience and realizes it was a missed opportunity. I don't know who told somebody something was an opportunity to kill you. Who are they to decree a thing that it should come to pass if the Lord thy God has not authorized it? In other words, audacity. Who the hell told you that life and death was in the power of your tongue? You don't have no damn power. You know you don't have no power. Who told you life and death was in your tongue? And because you don't want me here, and because somebody offered your goofy ass some money, that you could just make me go away with your dumb ass. What is peace and love? So, what is peace and love? Okay, somebody might be in a mental imprisonment. So you reside in peace and love. Like, you literally reside. You might walk around singing off key and off tune. It don't matter. Whatever make you happy. You might walk around singing all goddamn day. Skipping around. Skip to my loo, my darling, bitch. You might literally walk around happy, skipping, floating on air, you know, and it makes people want to vomit. They probably hawk spit on the floor when they hear you. Because here they are doing all these death rituals and doing all this spell work on you to try to take your life, and they think you don't even know what's going on. They're like, oh my God, it's too much of a burden. You understand? The Ten of Wands reverse. because they keep making offer after offer after offer, and your goofy asses just skip to my Lewin all over the goddamn place and singing and rocking and doing whatever the hell you do. You might be in the house walking it out and doing all them old dances. You could be not dropping it. I feel like you're an older person. I don't think you drop it like it's hot no more. Maybe you letting it down like it's warm. I don't know if you can get back up. Regardless, I mean, I don't know if Mary J. Blige could do it with her knees and come back up. I'm sure you can too. God bless you. Mary, girl. God bless you, girl. With all of them leather and pleather and different color boots and still up there and doing your... Holy Divine Spirit, what's the energy crown? Just read, please, and thank you. Y'all be seeing her with that mic. Child, she like, I don't care. Y'all know what it is already. Y'all know I'm on a contract. Shit. Mary be like, y'all know, don't play with me. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all love me. Y'all support me. Y'all listen to me. Back then, y'all like my music because y'all felt me. You know, y'all was feeling me, you know, what I was singing about back then, my vibe, you know. Y'all resonated. I resonated with y'all, and y'all love me. So y'all resonate with me right now. Y'all know my whole energy signature is Miss Keep It Real. And I don't know why y'all think that would change in my 50s. I'm still keeping it real. My feet hurt. I did not want to be in this contract. So y'all play along with me. I love y'all. She like, damn it. She like, my feet hurt. Oh, shoot, I got the Ace of Swords. They said that's the truth. She said, I've always been real. Ain't nothing going to change now. I'm tired. So y'all just play along with me. I'm just moving around with this mic. What is the energy crown in this week, Holy Divine Spirit? Shoot, our sister tired up on them stage. You know, in her back room, she got a bucket and some Epsom salt. What's the energy crown in this read, Holy Spirit? Oh, child, y'all see this? The death card came out, complete ending, because somebody can't backstab and betray you. Oh, baby, somebody about to go to court. It's a missed opportunity. So I feel like this missed opportunity was to take you out. Somebody did a whole lot in your life, to your life. And they did something. It could be identity theft. It could be insurance policies because they thought you were going to die. It could be a whole bunch of stuff. Somebody could have had a 15-year contract to use an energy weapon on you. You understand? Whatever it is, it did not come to pass. And whoever this person is, they going to court. This could be somebody in your family that put a contract on you. You might have been their tribute in the Hunger Games. So I have the Ten of Swords reversed, and I have the Death card here. What is the obstacle? Give me 2 cards for the obstacle, please, and thank you. Child, look at that. Somebody has, the Six of Swords talks about acceptance, okay? The swords talk about the thought, the mind, the thought process, right? Air. And it's the mental function. Moving to calmer waters from rough waters. So where maybe somebody could not process something and couldn't accept something mentally before, now they've mentally processed something and they have moved on from it. Okay, whatever this is. Okay, that's an obstacle that somebody has moved on from something. What's the obstacle? Okay. Okay. I have the Page of Pentacles, the Two of Swords. Now, the Two of Swords is Gemini energy, and then the Chariot is Cancer energy. Now, I feel like somebody has a very heavy Gemini Cancer placement once again in their chart, because it's playing twice in the beginning of the reading and right now. The Two of Swords is Gemini energy. The Chariot is Cancer. So somebody could be a Gemini, Cancer cusp. Okay, June 21st is Gemini, Cancer. That was the day before yesterday. And the Page of Pentacles. Somebody moved to calmer waters, I feel like, about trying to keep you small, about trying to plan to get away with trying to make you look a certain way. This could be someone in your family, but I'll clarify this in a minute. What's the Two of Swords? Okay, a mother figure. Yeah, a mother figure that things came to a standstill. Nothing's moving. Yep, that they were expecting. This is about your contract. Yeah, they were waiting and expecting clarity about whether or not whatever they've been coordinating with people to do is working, and it's not. So they have to accept that it's over. You know, you didn't die. You conquered. You conquered the Hunger Games. You won. You are, what's that actor's name that won in the first Hunger Game? So he got his freedom, and he was on the train trying to help the other new young tributes train and be prepared, trying to get them sponsors. Y'all know that famous actor. He used to be on Cheers and a bunch of other movies and shows. He's a good actor. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I was looking in the live to see if somebody could name him for me real quick. I know his name, but you know, I'm getting old and I'm forgetting names of actors and things. But whoever this person is, they were waiting for clarity, and they have to accept that they're not going to be able to keep you small, and that you're still going to move forward. Yep. Somebody already moved to calmer waters. Okay. Give me 2 cards for what happened in the recent past. Holy Divine Spirit, please. Why do you always have... Oh, okay. So somebody could be a Capricorn. In the recent past, a Capricorn could have tried to move something forward, or move forward with something. Okay. Tell me more about this death card. Clarify that Scorpio energy. Give me 2 more cards about this ending. Give me 2 more cards. Explain to me. Yeah, something was a whole bad investment. It's completely over. Yeah, this was a bad idea. Whoever this person is, if it's a family member that put this contract on, the 4 of Wands. Okay, I don't know. Somebody could have a Gemini in their family. Okay, this could be a family member, or somebody didn't see that you would be celebrating with somebody in the future. Somebody ended your life for you some years ago. Somebody had made a decision years ago that you were not going to date anyone, you were not going to marry anyone of substance, you were not going to have any good relationships, you were going to live in poverty, barely having enough to eat and pay your bills at the same time. Somebody literally, this person could be either in your family or community. Someone was jealous of you, and they took their funky ass and put a contract on you out of their jealousy for you, literally. Okay. And they decided that you would be small, you would never make above a certain amount of money, you'll never have love, you'll never have friends, you'll never be a part of your family, you'll never do all these things. Somebody cursed you. Somebody could have worked together with the Capricorn over here with the devil energy to curse you. And they know that you're going to celebrate. If you don't have family, you're going to have a new family. If you didn't have friends, you're going to have some new friends that might have gone through the same thing that you went through. Okay. Other people that have persevered. Okay. That was faithful unto death. That means you didn't sell your soul. You understand? That means you didn't have to sell your soul. You didn't have to barter. You didn't have to house a goddamn demonic spirit or entity in order to move forward in your life. You were able, with a balanced mind, not to project onto other people, but to spend time just working on yourself, working on your own craft, your talent, your abilities, having the focus and the discipline to go to work every day, to focus on your business, your job, to pay your bills, to mind your business, to manifest the life that you wanted. And that's why you're so stable right now today. You understand? This is the reason that you and other people that are like you, that knew how to drink their water and mind their business and had the strength and the discipline to keep persevering forward without projecting onto other people, without making demonic contracts to cause imbalances for other people. You're going to make friends with other people that are just like you, that have arrived just like you, with their dignity and their integrity and love intact. That's going to be your new friends and family. People that have arrived just like you, with their dignity and integrity intact. And whoever this person is, I don't know, it's a Capricorn I'm picking up on. I'm picking up on a Gemini or air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Okay. Whoever these people are, I have Scorpio energy here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Whoever put the contract on you, they realize you're about to celebrate in every area of your life. It's your time right now. All right. Tell me more about that Queen of Swords. Yeah, of course they're very unhappy and childish. They're very unhappy and they're very childish. They're having a tower right now. Got it. So they're having a tower right now. Something's completely over. They made a really bad decision with how to invest. Lord, please don't let this be a grown-ass man or woman that is raising children. Because them children are going to be fucked up. I'm sorry, I cuss over here. Please do not let this be a grown-ass man or woman that is raising children. Because they have a cursed mindset. They have a reprobate mind. Backwards, childish thinking. You know what the page of wands is when it comes out sideways or reverse? This is somebody that that's the emotional age of a 6 to 8 year old boy or girl. That's how they really think, and that's how they really function in the real world. And they could have 3 kids, 4 kids, 2 kids, 1 child. And you're functioning on the level of a 6 to 8 year old raising children. See, this is how curses, generational curses, get passed from generation to generation. Because when your little daughter, because you a narcissist, comes home and she says she's mad and jealous of another girl in her classroom that got something she don't have, or this, that, and the other, you match her childishness and you match her age because you a goddamn child. And you like, that's okay. We can one up her. We're going to go buy a dress that's even prettier than that. Show me a picture of the dress she had. We're going to go do this. You understand? Or don't worry, we could top that. We're going to go do your hair. Like, you understand? When you have grown men and grown women that literally are the emotional age of a child that are raising little children, they create curses because they pass their mindset on to the child. You understand? So instead of helping that child to identify what they're feeling, identify the emotion, and helping that child to develop self-awareness that this is a normal human emotion, that humans, it's part of your growth process, and it's okay to feel these emotions. But now I'm going to guide you as your parent on how to process what you're feeling and how to balance it out with empathy and compassion, with love, okay? And how to think about it properly in a healthy way, okay? Why does she having this or he having that, why does that take something from you? Because you see they're getting attention and energy. Well, baby, we're gonna focus on developing something that will make you feel better about yourself. How about that? We're gonna get you working on and discovering what your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities are, because it sounds like you might need to raise your self-esteem so you can feel better about yourself, okay? Because you said you felt bad because you felt like no one was paying attention to you and they got a new dress and everyone's looking, you're not supposed to be jealous. You should be happy for them. They didn't do anything wrong to you. Okay? Why do you want a new dress? You just want attention. You didn't want a new dress. You just saw the attention that they were getting. Okay? So it looks like you want some attention. So I have to make sure I'm giving you love and attention, and you're in a loving family where you're getting attention for positive behavior. And also, we're going to work on your self-esteem by helping you to discover what you're good at. Let me teach you. Let me see if I can get you painting, coloring. We're going to find out what your talents are. You understand? You understand what I'm talking about? This is a fully grown man or woman here, whoever this person that put this contract on you, that could be even raising their own children, but they have the mindset of a child. That's where these curses come from. Tell me more about this Capricorn, the devil. Okay. The contract's over. Okay. I have this Taurus energy, the Hierophant in reverse, and the the 9 of Pentacles reverse. Okay. And then I have the 8 of Pentacles reverse here. It could have been a contract to drain your energy. Okay. We know. A mother figure. Somebody had a contract. Someone was in their thoughts about working together with somebody. An Emperor in the reverse. What's the 4 of Wands? This could be in someone's family or community or someone within a relationship with. To clarify the Hierophant. Okay, so the Hierophant could be an older Taurus. Got it. That's sad. So somebody was working together with a Taurus. This Taurus is older. This is not a younger person. This Taurus has got to be over the age of 40. Okay? So someone could be like a Taurus, sun, moon, or rising, but I feel like it says sun sign, and someone was working together with this Capricorn. Tell me about the 9 of Pentacles reverse. This could have been to try to make you homeless. So you'd be unstable and bouncing from home to home. Clarify the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, please, and thank you. Somebody didn't get their wish fulfillment. Okay, this looks like another person they were working with. This could be a father figure. Now, the King of Cups is Pisces energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but the King of Cups also could be recognized as a father figure. So this could be a father figure, meaning this could be someone's uncle. This could be someone's child's father. This could be someone's cousin, a relative, a friend, someone's father. Okay, they're about to be homeless. You know who this is because it could be possibly a male that you know of that could either be related to you or connected to you, or your child's father for somebody maybe. Someone's about to be homeless with the 9 of Pentacles reverse, or their foundation financially is about to be removed. They're going to be in need because they didn't have the skills to do whatever they were working with an older Taurus. Whoever this Taurus energy is, they didn't have the skills to do it. Okay. They were hired by this Capricorn right here. Okay. They were hired by a Capricorn. These people were very destructive in your life against you. And now they have nothing but burdens. Whoever the air sign is, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, they have nothing but burdens. Okay. Why is the 6 of Wands here? Why is the 6 of Wands here? Please and thank you. Clarify that 6 of Wands. Somebody is aware that you're still moving forward. Got it. The Queen of Pentacles is this Capricorn right here. That's a narcissist. Okay. So this Queen of Pentacles is clarifying this Capricorn energy right here. Okay. This is the narcissist. Could be someone that could have been the head of or in a cult that was orchestrated against your, for your gangstalking and isolation. Okay. And elimination. Okay. Child, the audacity. These people really think they God. Like they really think that They only believe in the spiritual realm when it comes to doing witchcraft and spell work. They do not believe in the spiritual realm when it comes to your ancestors of a higher vibration, ascended masters, angels, guides. They do not believe in the spiritual realm when it comes to divine help. Divine help. God, however you define God. They don't believe in none of that. But you believe in chanting witchcraft against people. You believe in these entities and spirits that exist on these spiritual realms, but you don't believe in a higher power because you lack foresight, because your third eye is blocked. So you don't have no discernment. So you wouldn't even be able to think outside the box that if demons and demonic spirits and entities can exist, then God, however you define God, can exist as well. Angels can exist. Guides, ascended masters can exist. They're dumb. Okay? They're dumb. They're dumb. Somebody didn't check to see your spiritual ranking, or if you were protected, or if what they were trying to do to you could even be done. They didn't read all the rules. They didn't read all the rules and then check your, what do they say? Check your character. They didn't find out who you really were. They didn't, or these people are delusional and they ignored the truth about who you really were because they were in their ego. Okay. So somebody that they could have worked with in the past has moved to calmer waters. So this cult is dismantled now, and there's somebody in trouble that thought that they were going to be wealthy. Court is not going into their favor. So I want to see what's going on with this court energy. Let's see. Tell me more about what's going on right now with this Taurus Hierophant reverse. Talk to me about this Hierophant reverse. Tell me more. Tell me more about this Hierophant in reverse. Okay. Okay. You're a high priestess, or you're highly psychic and intuitive, man or woman. Somebody was trying to keep you hidden. Yeah. Okay. So you were there was a Taurus involved in this that was hired by this Capricorn and a Gemini Cancer. Okay. And they wanted to use you as a battery to try and make someone else look like they were a born natural high priest or high priestess. Okay. And what they did is they isolated and gangstalked you so that they could hide you. Okay. That's why the moon card is here with the high priestess. They wanted to keep you hidden and poke and prod at you and torture and torment you while they extract energy from you in different ways by controlling your relationships. So you could be in a toxic, abusive relationship that you would have to stay in because they would make sure you couldn't make money to survive on your own. And they would use your energy through spell work by the person sexually extracting your energy by abusing you in a relationship. And if you were single, they would find other ways to do spell work to torture you and to try to siphon energy from you. They wanted to use you and your power as a high priest or high priestess, as a human battery, isolated to where people didn't even know you were alive anymore. Okay. If you're on social media, you would be shadow banned. You understand? All the phone calls and text messages and emails coming in and out of your phone would be completely filtered. Okay. The places that you could work, the career you could have would be restricted. You would be restricted to the world that they create for you, a jail that doesn't have any, they would make a jail for you that doesn't have any bars by controlling your life through technology. You understand? And they wanted to filter your energy into this Capricorn right here. They wanted to filter your energy into this Capricorn right here to make them look like they were a high priestess, to try to make them look like they were born with some kind of spiritual affinity, some type of spiritual gifts, ability, like they were born with a certain type of energy that you possess. So you were going to be a human battery for this Capricorn to try to look like they were gifted or whatever the case may be. Okay. And they tried to keep you hidden. Okay. because they wanted someone to make them an offer for a job or a relationship or something they wanted to be a part of. It was for some kind of position. So they took very quick action to bribe and work with a Taurus, a Gemini, or Gemini Cancer, and a Pisces or a father figure and others to create an illusion about you so that they could do this. But again, this is what happens when you got slow people that are on a lower vibration and have a low IQ that's really not that smart, trying to orchestrate and carry out a plan. You know, it's all over the place. People that have the same ultimate goal are opposing and working against each other. You got some dumbass that wants to block you from being able to have kids. So they're doing spell work on your womb and fertility spells on you. And the other one that's a part of the same group is doing spell work on you to try to see if they can get you to get pregnant by somebody toxic that you're dating or in a relationship with, so that you could be stuck with a narcissist that you can't get rid of. And it's two people that's on the same team doing spell work that oppose each other because they stupid. You understand? It's these people are literally stupid. They have poor organizational skills. They don't know how to have everybody on the same page. Their spell work opposes each other. They got one person doing one spell and the other person undoing the spell the other person's doing. They're all over the place. They don't know how to carry it. No, we want them isolated, and we don't want them to be seen and talk to nobody. And then they isolate you. And then they're like, oh no, they're healing in isolation. We need somebody in there to date them to mess up their healing. Well, we isolated them, so we can't get anybody in there because while they were in isolation, they healed and put up boundaries. It's like they're idiots. They don't know how to plan properly. Okay. So these people with the low IQ, specifically this Capricorn, very low IQ, okay, they tried to carry the plan out. The biggest problem with the plan was declaring whatever they declared in court about you. I don't know what they declared in court about you, okay? Whatever they declared about you in court, your life doesn't look like it. And they declared it before they took action to try to make your life reflect what they said about you to the courts. And that's why they're in trouble. Because these are some backwards ass people. That's what you call hustling backwards. Idiots. And what's the most likely outcome? Well, the most likely outcome is things are not going to go in someone's favor in court. All right, so let's get some energy on it and see what's going on. All right. Y'all see my seashells? My little bowl of seashells from when I went to Tanzania. Y'all know what I'm gonna do with these? These are the big ones. The other little ones I put in my thing. Y'all know what I'm gonna do with these? I'm gonna make one of those hanging things with the strings that you hang, like you know, that you hang from the porch. I'm eclectic like that. I'm eclectic like that. I like to do stuff like that. Okay, they said 3. 1. Oh, look at that. You might embody the energy of Ajay or Lacoon. That's like Pisces energy. Okay. 1, 2. You need to just you need to just be patient right now, whoever you are. You need to be patient. And 3. I have Capricorn, a demonic principality that they all are possessed by. Okay. So whoever this Capricorn is that hired this Taurus and hired whoever this father figure is to help isolate, gang stalk you so they could hide you because you're a real high priest or high priestess. They possessed everybody with some kind of demonic principality. So everybody would be possessed by the same spirit, literally, because that's how big your energy is. And that's how bad they need whatever type of demonic spirit they're working with. This demonic spirit, this archon spirit, really wanted your energy bad because you're a very big energy. And in order for them to get the lifestyle, the wealthy lifestyle they wanted, they needed to be able to deliver you, this Capricorn. So they obsessed to the point of possession. Yeah, all the people that were involved is obsessed by the same exact principality. You know, the big demons can possess several people at one time. It works just like they showed you in that first movie, the first Matrix, when you had the agents. And there have been other movies out too, where it would show how a spirit, one spirit with one personality, can literally possess 20 people at the same time and have all of them in sync with each other and have all of them with the same thoughts on the same vibration. That's what gangstalking is. Gangstalking is group possession. So whoever that Capricorn is, they might have done a ritual or something to make sure that everybody was possessed. They wanted to make sure everybody was possessed by whatever has been possessing them. Okay? All right, what are the messages? They unalive this person. They are a clone. Oh, I believe that. They wanted to do a humiliation ritual on you. Okay, got it. So let me tell y'all something real quick. All right, they want me to put this here too. How many of y'all think that some of them warehouses that's been blowing up were cloning centers? How many of y'all believe that some of them warehouses catching fire all over the place in America and England and burning all of a sudden, all these warehouses, part of those places, because where are they making these clones at? I believe that some of these warehouses that they're burning to the ground, they're trying to get rid of the evidence. They're getting rid of cloning centers that they had. I'm telling you, they're getting rid of cloning centers that they had. Next in line to die, who? Okay. They want me to tell y'all who gonna die next. My pleasure. I've been through a lot. Don't judge me. Shit. Don't judge me. Damn it. A clone? Okay, well, damn, a clone die every day. Y'all, all they do is bring it back. Maybe they don't plan on bringing any of these clones back anymore this time because they're about to roll out with their transhuman robots and whatnot. And that era and cycle is over with these clones. Something about Indonesia. I believe they just had a natural disaster in Indonesia. What they have? A flood, a hurricane, or something? You got a lawsuit, baby? What are the messages? This is a low vibrational aspect of someone's sign. Yeah, they had an illegal conservatorship over you in a Northwest state. So that's the court issue. Okay. Something about your third eye. They were doing a death spell on you. We know that. Okay. Crown. Yeah, this has to do with your third eye and crown chakra. Why? Okay. Infertile. They could have been doing fertility spells on you. I have earthquake, fire, explosion, illegal guardianship established in a European country. Wow. Illegal conservatorship in a Northeast state. Oh my God. It's several. See, conspiracy to commit murder. I can't make it up. I cannot make it up. And notary. See, it's several of y'all. This is the reason for all these volcano, earthquake, and fire explosion. All of them are like coming out back to back to back to back. This is karma. So this is what it was about. This is what it's about. Taking divine people that have divine gifts and trying to put them on like Dr. Phil Valentine said, light code lockdown, trying to block your spiritual gifts, trying to block transmissions that are supposed to activate further and evolve your spiritual gifts, that are supposed to come online at a certain time when you get the signals that are supposed to come from the sun, that are supposed to go into the food that you eat, that are supposed to interact with your DNA and bring you online and update you. You know, the human species, it evolves. It doesn't stay the same. It evolves over time, and it's supposed to evolve. It's going back up from when we first fell into these animal, low vibrational bodies. These are animal bodies. This is not the highest state of existence. Having to do caca and bleeding and having to pee and wash and smell and all that. No. We fell from a much higher state of existence into an animal body. You understand? We fell into a low vibration. And right now, we are doing the alchemy. We are refining our thoughts and balancing our mind so that we can go back from where we came from. You understand? Our vibration is getting higher. Our vibration is getting much higher. And as we return back to where the state that we actually came from, I'm not going to call them gifts because they're not gifts. These are just our abilities, just like your sight is your ability. Your ability to smell, that's an ability. Your ability to have taste, that's an ability, right? It's not a gift. It's an ability that you have, okay, as a human. But there are other abilities that you have that were taken from you or that were latent inside of you when you fell into sin or a much lower vibration with an imbalance, okay? Your chakra is out of alignment and you haven't been able to use them. And now is the time, through a certain type of awareness of Christ consciousness that is coming into the planet, to wake people up to where we came from initially, to the state that we were once in. A lot of those gifts, as we balance ourselves with the new awareness of understanding our chakras, how to get in spiritual alignment and reconnect with God, which is our higher self and our higher mind, it's allowing us to raise our vibration and to bring back online the abilities that we already had at one time before the great fall into a lower vibration. So that's like telepathy, your third eye. These were normal abilities that at one time, we had. And we're just going back to it. That's why they've been blocking the sun and blocking us with chemtrails and blocking the human race, basically, to keep us, archons. They feed off of our energy and our negative emotions. So they don't want us to evolve. These demonic spirits, they don't want us to vibrate higher, because if we vibrate too high, they will cease to exist. If collectively, the whole collective world raises the vibration too high, they won't have anything to feed off of. And it will literally destroy their creation, this matrix. You understand? So this thing about your third eye and crown chakra, all of the things, the 2020 injections, and not just that, they've been injecting us in hospitals, during LASIK eye surgery, during dental work, during giving birth, C-sections, doctor visits, vaccinations. They've been injecting us with things that were supposed to block your third eye and your crown chakra. For a very long time, they have been trying to suppress your full DNA from coming online, okay? Now, with this third eye and crown chakra, they've been suppressing it so that they could use it for themselves. So they locate and find people, okay, who they know are coming online right now spiritually because of their awakening, okay, because of their Christ conscious awakening. And what they do is inject things in your body, inject things into the atmosphere, inject things in your food, in the clouds, to block off your third eye and crown chakra. Okay? This is why this is coming out for several of you all. They isolated and gang stalked many of you. So whoever I'm talking to, I'm not talking to one person. There are different people. For someone has a legal conservatorship established over you in a northeast state, okay? Whoever that's for. And for somebody else in my collective, there is an illegal guardianship established in a European country, okay? So maybe somebody lives in a European country as well, and somebody isolated and gang stalked somebody that's in a European country, somebody else in a northeast state in the USA, a legal conservatorship that was established over someone else in a northwest state. So this is going to be over by California, Utah, that area. And of course, the northeast states, y'all know, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Maine, New York, y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? And it was about your third eye and crown chakra, trying to suppress your abilities so that they could use it for themselves. Okay, let me clarify what this is about infertility. Right now, Indonesia, they're saying, is getting karma, okay, in the form of some kind of weather. And there could be earthquakes, fire, explosion, and volcanic eruption. All this is karma. I'm sure if I pull the cards, it'll basically, and that's what I think I'm going to do. Where's my eye? Okay. Ooh, hot, child. It gets so hot over here. Okay. What is volcano, eruption, fire, explosion, earthquake? What is all this? Yeah, it's karma. And these for abusing power. Yeah, absolutely. This is it right here. So the strength card, what's this? Because they can't create an illusion anymore. I can't make it up. I already told you what they were doing in the Roman Catholic Church to get power, to get energy, keeping you suppressed with dogma in religion, praying to things outside of yourself, okay, so that they could use your energy, okay, so that they could look like they're miraculous while they do rituals with your light and your energy. They can no longer create these illusions with the Seven of Cups in reverse. The Ace of Swords, okay, is the truth and the clarity. These people were abusing power with the Strength card in the reverse, okay? They were abusing power. Yeah. And this is the reason why you're seeing all this earthquake, fire explosions, and volcano eruptions. This literally is karma happening right now. Yeah. For creating illusions by blocking your third eye and crown chakra through all the different methods they've been doing it through. Oh, yes. This is what they've been doing. Blocking your third eye and crown chakra through your food, through nanoparticles in the air being released, through chemtrails, through blocking the sun, through altering the genetic code in the food that you eat, you understand, and making these grapes with no seeds. What the hell is that? What kind of demon creates food without seeds in them so you can grow more food? Why would you want food that does not have a seed inside of it so you can grow more food? Who thinks of something like that? Somebody that doesn't want you to be independent and to be able to feed yourself. Somebody that wants control over you, and the only way they can control you, they can control your food and water and ability to grow it yourself. Kind of demon? What kind of demon wants to create food and tries to create food with no seeds in it? That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Oh, because grapes with seeds are inconvenient. Baby, I grew up back in the day. I don't know about these grapes they got out right now, but the green grapes and the purple grapes that we used to eat back in the day when we were kids, those were some big ass grapes. Y'all know what I'm talking about because there's still a couple of them around. They're called globe grapes now. and they still got the seeds in them from when we were little kids. The green grapes that I ate when I was a kid had big seeds in them. Now you can't find a green grape no more with a seed in it. You can find those big red globe grapes. Those are the grapes we ate growing up. Now all them other little grapes they got out there, that's like candy. They don't have no type of nutrient or nutritional content. You understand? They don't. It's like eating candy. I wouldn't even buy those. The only grapes I would ever get is muscadine and the globe grapes with the seeds in them. I won't even buy green grapes because the green grapes don't have seeds anymore, and you can't even find them no goddamn where. They have completely removed it. Watermelon with no seeds? Nope. I always look for the watermelon with the seeds. The best place to get it from is in South Carolina by Myrtle Beach, by the farms around Myrtle Beach, and then the farms in Florida up around Panama City and Destin Beach. The farmland there in Florida, you better get them seeds while you can of the watermelon, the cantaloupe, tomatoes, all of that. Get them seeds because they're still growing that organic original and it tastes the best. Okay. Tell me about, so we're done with this earthquake, fire, explosion. You know what that is. Talk to me about infertility. What's this, infertile? Somebody is heartbroken because they could not take action. So this could have something to do with sex. A Queen of Pentacles. So this could be, is this that Capricorn? Are they infertile? Someone made them an offer for marriage, the Four of Wands, to win at all costs. But somebody didn't see something. They couldn't get their wish fulfillment from a Queen of Pentacles. Somebody did not see. Oh, thank you, Holy Divine Spirit. Okay. So there's somebody here. This could be a divine masculine. They're saying something about a certain type of child could not be born with whoever this Queen of Pentacles is. Somebody might be a divine masculine, but they're supposed to have a certain type of child, but they cannot have, it's forbidden spiritually because this is not the right person that's supported by their ancestors and whoever their partner's ancestors is that is supposed to be their spiritual partner. It's not supported. So they're saying it's a certain type of child that was supposed to be born, and that child has not been born because the ancestors are blocking it. Infertility. Let me tell you something. Certain types of divine children can only be born to a real divine masculine and a real divine feminine. You can't slip a karmic woman or a karmic man in there and produce a certain type of child. That child's going to be half demon, half angel. It's a certain type of child. So it feels like whoever this Capricorn is, they might have been trying to get an offer or a courtship with somebody, but this person was supposed to have a certain type of a child, but they are not approved by their ancestors. They don't have a contract spiritually with this person, but they wanted to win at all costs. Somebody is aware of this. Yep. Somebody might have gotten information or some form of communication that somebody tried to create an illusion. Yep. A Libra. Yep. This could have been a Libra that can't control their. Yep. The Ace. I cannot make it up. Okay. So this is the Ace of Swords. The truth. Okay. So this Capricorn, they might be, I guess, like a commoner. Okay. Not to say it like that, but yeah, to say it like that. This is someone that doesn't have any kind of spiritual ranking. They don't have any kind of spiritual contract. This is an early human. Whoever this Capricorn is, they are an early human, a younger soul. They are not evolved spiritually yet. Okay. And to bring a divine child into the world, you have to be, it's like they want to bring a child into the world, but they want like masters to raise it, so to speak. And when I say master, don't think, oh, that sounds arrogant as hell. No, that means that you have learned lessons and been through many cycles. You're an older soul, and you've mastered yourself in all of the aspects of your thinking to where you're operating in a higher frequency. I didn't say you're perfect. You can be a master and not be perfect, okay? But they wanted to bring forth a child that was going to be raised by people that are operating in their north node, that are masters, that have a spiritual ranking. Both parties have to have the same spiritual ranking and have had to master certain aspects of their character, because this special child needs special parents to rear and raise them, that's going to have the type of knowledge to give to that child that they need to fulfill whatever type of purpose on this earth they have to fulfill. So whoever this Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising is, this is a younger soul, an early human, someone childish, immature, that doesn't have the gift, skill, and ability, or the maturity even, or the wisdom, or the knowledge to raise a holy child, or to raise a divine child, a real divine child. They don't have the ability to do it. They don't have the information. They don't have the access spiritually. Okay, or the energy even. They probably messed the child's head up. That child wouldn't come through their womb. Okay, and they got a Libra to create some kind of an illusion for a divine masculine that this was the right person for them. Okay, that's what they're telling me. It was not an equal exchange here. So somebody didn't know what direction to go with something. And somebody's drowning in their emotions right now about an offer with the Two of Cups. Yeah, it sounds to me like a younger person, or a person that acts and thinks younger, very immature, that think that they want a certain thing in their life because of how it looks, like putting on a coat, but they don't understand everything that's involved in it. You understand? Like somebody sees somebody with 3 children and a house and a family, and they're like, oh, I want that too. I want that too. I want that too, because of how it looks. They have no idea of all the hard work, of all the long hours, of all the bad days that it takes into raising 3 children with a family, running it, the diapers, the vomit, the diarrhea, the doctor visits, having to rear them, having the energy to be able to spend time correcting them, teaching them, guiding them. It's a lot of, raising kids is more than just providing a roof over their head and having the money to provide for them. You're responsible also for providing them proper right guidance. Okay. You're also responsible for being able to have the time and the energy to hear their thoughts, to find out how they're thinking about things, and then to correct them and to offer them proper guidance. You understand? It's a lot of hard work. Preparing nutritious meals, making sure they're eating, making sure that you're finding opportunities for them to find and develop their personality, doing positive activities. It's a lot of work, but you'll have an energy that just wants it for show, so that they can show up at a mommy club and be on their phone all day and be like, look, I got a family with 3 kids and a house too. Look at me. But they don't want to do all the work that's behind it. They're not equipped. They don't like cooking. They don't like being bothered by kids. They don't like talking to kids. They don't want to do no dirty work. They don't want to invest the time and energy. They're selfish. They want all their time for themselves to go do what they want to do, whether it's a man or a woman. They just wanted the look. They just liked the way someone else's family looked, and they wanted it, but they didn't understand all of the energy, the time, the effort that you got to put into cultivating a healthy family and rearing children. It's a lot of work. So this is a very immature energy, okay? And this is why this infertile This is why infertile is here. Yeah. Judgment, reverse. Somebody could have changed their mind or changed a decision they had about something. Something could have come to a standstill with the hangman because somebody was in a mental imprisonment about a judgment. Somebody had been through somebody did a lot. Somebody did a lot to orchestrate to have they might even have had 3 specific people even that they had guardianships and illegal conservatorships over that they could have been energy harvesting from to try to make it seem like they were a big energy. But they're having a tower because something could be happening very quickly and they're heartbroken about it. Y'all said who? Next in line to die. And this might be because they did a death spell on you. Okay, let's talk about. All right, so next in line to die is here. So somebody might be about to die in transition, and they want me to say who. Somebody said, QUAN, you like that. You love that part, don't you? You love when that come out. Yeah, I do. Because some people need a faster opportunity because they're a waste. They're the fig tree. They're the fig tree that Jesus cursed because it was, taking up the nutrients in the soil, drinking the water, drinking up the rays from the sun, and it wasn't producing no figs. It was just taking up space and taking up nutrients from other trees in the area that actually were producing fruit. And the tree just needs to be killed so that it could come back again and grow new roots and try to see if it could be productive next time. There are some people out here, yes, Lord. Somebody give me an amen. There are some people out here that they're a fig tree. They're a fig tree producing no fruit at all, and they're never going to because the tree is dead. It's an NPC tree, and it's good. Death and transition is a good thing. Death isn't a bad thing because they don't have to waste no more time. They can hurry up and leave, get that heart weight against a feather, and then, they can come on right back, and try it again. See if they can get it right this time. See if they've learned the lesson. They can hurry up and come back. Next in line to die transition. Who? Somebody's op. So the person that's about to die in transition, they were an op to somebody, okay? A black man. Don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. A squatter. Okay, so the person that's about to die might be a squatter up around your home, or it could be somebody's sister. Somebody's sister could have done this to them. Somebody's sister might be up. Somebody's sister might have been orchestrating their gang stalking and could have a squatter up around them, spiritually attacking them. I'll clarify that. Somebody's mother and brother. A Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Sisters coming out again. Sister, cousin, brother. I'm telling you, half the time when you get entered into a gang stalking contract, it's somebody in your family. Half the time when you get entered in, when someone puts a contract on your life, just like in The Bodyguard with Kevin and Whitney, just like in The Bodyguard, who would have ever thought it was her own sister? Why? Most of the time, it's somebody in your family jealous of you that felt like that has been comparing you to them their whole life, and they felt like they couldn't hold a candle to whatever you do in your life or something about you, and they decided to take a shortcut by using witchcraft or joining a cult and trying to sacrifice you, trying to see if they could copy you, trying to see if they could destiny swap with you. Clarify who for next in line to die, please. Clarify who for next in line to die. I have Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, a Muslim, and someone Filipino. I have This is you, Empress, Emperor, High Priest, High Priestess. So there could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, High Priest, or High Priestess. We'll clarify that in just a minute. A government official. This person could be a government official or work with a government official. They could be a hacker, a scammer. Ha. Okay. So what I'm getting is there might be a High Priestess, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. That's a government official. That is a hacker, a professional hacker, but they work for the government. Okay? Or tell me about this person. They don't know what direction to go with something. Clarify this. High Priestess, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. They're very unhappy with the results and they feel defeated because they couldn't backstab and betray you with an Emperor, an Aries. Because you're still balanced, Sagittarius energy, the devil reverse. Okay, so there's an air sign that was working together with an Aries. This could be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini High Priestess. Okay, she's a government official. She works for he or she works for the government, and that's why they are allowed to hack and scam and steal from people. Whoever this may be. Whoever this air sign may be, they're allowed to steal from people, hack people's bank accounts. They work for the government. Okay, that's one of the people. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Yes, and a Muslim. Clarify this Muslim. Oh my God! I just ripped the card in half. Look at this. I have legs. Look, it's like somebody might be about to get into a car accident and their body might be split in half. Because look how this happened. So something might happen to somebody. I don't know, a plane crash, a plane, car, train. Somebody might get in an accident that might literally tear their body in half. You see how the legs are only showing right here, and then they couldn't cause an illusion right here with the Seven of Cups reverse. My card tore in half just like this. Somebody might get in an accident that literally, or a tornado or something. Oh, wow. This could be even looked at like a tornado. Like the Seven of Cups could be like a whole bunch of tornadoes. Maybe somebody's connected to Chicago, and it might tear their body in half to where their legs are ripped apart from the other half of their body. Maybe a tornado. Maybe someone's from Chicago or Illinois. Child, this is wild. But this was my card. Everything happens for a reason. Let me get my other deck. Anything else about this Muslim energy? Anything else about it? Oh man, they're crying in their Cheerios. Yeah, this person is upset. The devil reverse. Oh wow, they're going through it right now. They released something and let it go. Okay. They wanted to win at all costs. There's a Muslim that wanted to come towards somebody and make them an offer, but it wasn't a good offer. They wanted to sacrifice you so they could get paid. Whoever this Muslim is, that might end up in a tornado that rips their body in half. Yeah. The Five of Swords is talking about winning at all costs. Someone wanted to come toward you to make you this Two of Cups offer, but and you're an Empress. But it wasn't for love. It was to get paid. Okay? Whoever this Muslim is. This Muslim might even be that emperor that was working with a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, High Priestess, government official, hacker, scammer. Okay? Who's this Filipino energy? Tell me about this Filipino energy, please, and thank you. This is someone very childish that doesn't know how to communicate. That's either not going to get a new start or doesn't want to take a risk to do something. Yeah, this is another NPC type energy that is not tapped into their intuition. This is somebody that can't regulate their emotions, that might just act out of emotion. They can be emotionally troubled. They were a part of trying to create an illusion for you. They were trying to get away with some kind of an illusion, okay? And they were going to make a lot of money. The Ten of Pentacles. Whoever this Filipino energy, if you don't know someone Filipino, they might work for the government. They might work at a call center. They could work for a phone company. They could work for the NSA. They could work for a call center for the CIA, FBI. Y'all know how these people get down, okay? Yeah, this has to do with their job and work. Oh, they were a prostitute. Okay. So whoever this Filipino is, they might have been doing some kind of sex magic to try to create some kind of an illusion for an empress. Yeah. So there was someone someone that's Filipino that was doing sex magic, or the prostitute that they were using is given like NPC energy. Okay. They were trying to create an illusion either about you or whatever, but they have to let it go with the Four of Pentacles reverse. Yeah. And this person is tired. They're exhausted. Tell me about, these people are all a part of this conspiracy to commit murder. Yeah, all of them. Because they were all possessed by the same demonic principality. Literally. This Capricorn was possessed by. Obsessed to the point of possession. Whoever this Capricorn energy is, demonic principality that they were all possessed by. And they all were a part of a conspiracy to commit murder, not to one person. These are several contracts in different places. There's one in Europe, there's one on the East Coast, and one on the West Coast here. And it might not even be one on each. There could be just like groups and groups, several people that there were contracts on. That people were lying in court about, saying were mentally ill and trying to get away with killing them. I saw something about a life insurance policy in here. Your sister. Clarify your sister. Somebody's sister is drowning in an ocean of tears right now because they did not get their wish fulfillment with this King of Pentacles. Someone could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yep. Somebody's sister did not want to they couldn't let something go. Let me find out what your sister problem is, goddammit. What is somebody's sister's problem? Clarify your sister. Because these emotionally unbalanced brothers and sisters and cousins and uncles and aunties, I don't understand it. I'm sorry. I just don't understand how you can be that jealous of a sibling, a cousin, a auntie, a uncle, a niece, a nephew, to the point where you want to see them dead. I understand it. I can't relate to it. I understand it. I just can't relate to it. Yeah, I know. When I say I understand it, I understand that people process trauma different. And sometimes people go through trauma in childhood that's so devastating that never get access to an adult, a resource, or a person that helps them to process it. And remember, when a child is at a young age with the mind of a child, they don't understand what's going on with them, especially when they're being victimized. They don't know how to process it either. So based on the age of your soul and your experience and spiritual ranking and your vibration you were born into this world with, you will either be able to alchemize that pain and turn it into power just because of who you are and your spiritual ranking, or you'll turn into an NPC and go within, and instead you'll start projecting onto others. And it will instead take your life in a darker direction. You understand? It depends on the age of your soul, your life experiences, your soul's experiences, and what level that you're actually on at that time. You understand? Different people respond to trauma in different ways because some people have more experience from past lives than others do. Okay? And that's why some people can go to the dark side, like Darth Vader. I think they were brothers. and others can go toward the light. Okay, so tell me about somebody's sister. Somebody's sister kept love bombing people because they didn't want to let something go. Somebody's sister might have like dual personalities. Somebody's sister is in love with them. When I say in love with you, they might be obsessed about whoever you are. You could be the brother or the sister. Somebody has like some kind of weird obsession about a sibling. Somebody has a sibling that has a weird obsession about them, almost like where they're in love with who you are to the point where they wish they could be you. Like, I'm going to kill you and become you. Let's go. Clarify what's wrong with this sister. What's going on with this sister of somebody's? This fell on the ground. Okay. So somebody has a sister that's jealous of them. Why? Because they're overly too emotional. What is wrong with this sister of somebody's? What is wrong with somebody's sister? Somebody's sister is traumatized and fragile about your wisdom. Okay, they're jealous of your wisdom and they're inspired by it. So they're so inspired by you, they wanted you dead. Child, I cannot. Somebody's sister is so inspired by them that they want them dead. So here we go. Somebody's sister is traumatized and fragile. They're completely inspired by you because of your wisdom. But your sister has some kind of chemical imbalance to where she can't just process jealousy in a normal way and just like, okay, I'm jealous. I'm just going to be normal and talk behind your back like a normal person. I'm going to just talk to cousins and turn people against you. No, I need you to die. I need you dead. You know, whoever sister this is, it's like, why can't you just do things that normal jealous people do and go talk behind their back? Damn it. Go talk behind their back. Just, about them. Do stuff like that. Either way, that's what's going on with your sister, whoever I'm talking to right now. Child. Overly emotional. Put that back. Clarify they did a death spell on you. We already know. Yeah, somebody was trying to get away with doing death spells on you. Possibly back-to-back death spells. Queen of Swords reverse. This could be a squatter. This could be someone that was put up around you in your community or neighborhood that could have been doing death spells like back-to-back. And the reason is they already ran out of time for the time they were allotted to get rid of you, whoever you are. So they were doing this because they already ran out of time for whatever amount of time that they were allotted to get rid of you. They already ran out of time, right? The Six of Pentacles, but whatever energy they were putting into it, they were not getting the response that they wanted or something out of it. I think there might be an Aquarius here. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Yeah, this was an Aquarius that planned this. So there's an Aquarius that put somebody up around you in your community to do death spells on you. And it became a burden because they didn't get the results or responses from you. The Six of Pentacles is talking about an energy exchange that's not equal. You understand? They didn't get the response from you from the death spell they expected. In other words, if you humming and singing and skipping and lolly, lolly, lol and doodling all around, and I told you before, dropping it like it's hot, shaking your rump, all from back in the day. If you dropping down with the Mary J. Blige knees and all of that, that's not the response they was expecting from you. Or maybe you do church dances in the house. Maybe you be in your house dancing to gospel music and church music. whatever the case may be, whatever the case may be, it created a burden for somebody. Like, what the hell? Goddamn, you just took my self-esteem down. I don't even want to do witchcraft no more. A couple of notches. This was not the response I was expecting. I mean, at least give me a sneeze, a cough, something. Sit your ass down. Why you blasting music? Why you got to smile when you walk to your car like that? You understand? Why are you carrying 3 and 4 bags of groceries in the house? Like you are at full strength. You understand? These goofy witches and warlocks, this Aquarius put one up around you that thought they was the bee's knees. They thought they was with the shits. And they started doing witchcraft on you, death spells, back to back to back. And they might have seen you just skipping to my loo. And they are burdened now because it's better to be thought of as a fool than to open up your mouth and remove all doubt. And this same ideology also can be applied to witches and warlocks. It's better be thought of as a great witch or warlock and master of your craft than to try to cast a spell and do a death spell and remove all doubt that you're not. Now everybody knows that this is a witchless witch that bewitching, a spellless spell. Okay, the magic ain't magicking. You understand? So now they're embarrassed. Okay, the King of Pentacles reverse. A conflict is over. Somebody is embarrassed. They wish they never tried. It's like, damn, I wish I never even attempted this. God damn it. I thought it was an easy prey. Maybe you look like an easy prey. Maybe you look like a cream puff. Maybe you look isolated, unguarded, like you can't defend yourself. Maybe you look too happy-go-lucky. You know, people think people that smile and are kind and are nice, you know, they think that you're vulnerable if you're sweet. Maybe you come off to people like a sweetheart, like an angel. Maybe you have an angelic presence as a man or a woman, and you're soft-spoken, and people think you're not dangerous because of that. But maybe you're, maybe you wear a mask like a Joker, and people have no idea the fire that they playing with when they playing in your face, and the smile that they think is angelic is really the face of the Joker, and you sharpening a spiritual knife behind your back. They don't know. Nonetheless, you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, and you shouldn't cast a spell unless you're sure it's going to work. Okay, people underestimate you. So they did a death spell on you, and now someone doesn't want to partner with them, and now they have ruined their reputation. See, now even if they do this for a living, okay, and this is a career magician, and they had a reputation at one time, they're not going to get no more business. Because everybody, well, I heard about what happened with that high priestess you was attacking, and they was just embarrassing you. They was happy feet tap dancing, wibble and wobbling and dancing and spinning and iskista and doing all kind of dances all through the neighborhood after them death spells. And you did them death spells for a whole week straight, all day and all night. So I don't know if I want your services. Okay. Yeah, they were trying to hold you back. Yes. Okay. So yeah, somebody's embarrassed because now people know that their magic ain't magicking. Tell me about this illegal conservatorship that was established over someone in a Northwest state. Okay. Yep, the conflict is over. Yeah. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? This could be about money. They don't know what direction to go about. This could be money, an asset, a home, property. Someone don't know what direction to go about a Ten of Pentacles. This Ten of Pentacles could represent inheritance money. It could represent money, life insurance policy. It could represent a large amount of money or some asset, property. Someone could be a Taurus. They don't know what direction to go with something, okay? Because something's going to get, because you're too balanced with the Temperance energy. Okay, so somebody could have either stolen something from you, or they were expecting a huge payout that would have allowed them to retire, and it's not going to happen now for this illegal conservatorship, and they might have legal troubles, okay? Tell me about this illegal conservatorship in a European country. Someone could have Sagittarius in their chart. Tell me about this illegal conservatorship in a European country. someone did not take action with someone. So it was a missed opportunity. So maybe somebody wanted someone to have sex with them so they could do magic on them and it would hit. Okay. And yeah, a Queen of Wands reverse. So this could be someone that likes to dominate people using sex, control people using sex. This is the type of person where all their value is in their looks. All of their value that they possess is in something sexual they do for people. I don't know if this is a man or a woman, but the Queen of Wands reverse is either a man or a woman that uses their looks or their sex or both to manipulate people, to control people, to punish people, and to reward people in relationships. Okay. And all their value, they feel like they don't have any value outside of the ability to provide sex and their looks. Okay. This is the person that established an illegal guardianship in a European country, but somebody wouldn't have sex with them. Wow. Somebody held back from them. Okay. Wow. Somebody was working on getting divorced or breaking up with somebody. Wow. So whoever this person is, maybe they live in a European country, somebody that has control over their mind, therefore they have control over their body. Someone has mastered their sexual energy. And because of that, there's no doors open whereby they can cause this person energetic, financial, or spiritual imbalance. That's what I'm talking about. That's the spiritual discipline that I'm talking about, to conquer your lower carnal nature so that you don't leave no door open to the enemy. See, all these little demons and these people that are a part of a cult, they look for your vulnerabilities. They look for weakness. They look for emotional codependence. They look for people that still seek validation from people that are beneath them. They look for people that can't control their sexual energy. They study you. They study every detail of you. That's why you ever notice people looking you up and down and sizing you up, men and women, before, and you can see and read in their eyes that they're sizing you up to see whether or not you're approachable, whether or not they can come toward you with whatever kind of bullshit game they're about to run out their mouth. But it's a look, it's a pause and a hesitant look that they give you in their eyes. And you can literally see them thinking too hard, because sometimes their mouth will slightly part and fall open and they don't realize it. And it's because subconsciously they're thinking and analyzing you so hard they don't realize that their mouth is hanging over while they're doing it, hanging open while they're doing it. It's a look that all of us divine people recognize in people, you know, when they're sitting up there just looking at you and they're thinking, is she dumb enough to fall for this line? I don't know. She looked like, I don't know if I can, I'm trying to assess whether or not she's smart enough, or if she'll pick up on, or can I use this line on him? Or can I approach him? Or I wonder if he's a simp. I wonder if he'll do anything for a woman just because she has a nice body and she's attractive. Or I wonder if he has good boundaries. I wonder if he respects himself, or if he will just fall for any woman that sticks her titties in his face. I wonder if he's a weak man or if he's strong. I wonder if he has self-control, or if he's weak and I can easily dominate and control him. You know, men, karmic men and women, they watch you before they approach you, and they size you up. That's what they're thinking. That's what's processing in their mind while they're looking at you. They're trying to figure out, you know, whether or not you have discipline, self-control, strength. And they're trying to determine where your weaknesses are, so that's the angle that they can come in at. Okay. So there's somebody that could be living in or from or connected to a European country that could have been trying to establish an illegal guardianship over somebody. They wanted this person to have sex with them, but this person was working on getting divorced from them. So it's feeling, or breaking up with them. So it feels like whoever this person is, it's somebody that they were either married to or in a relationship with, that they healed from. And now they have their self-esteem, their confidence probably comes from within. They have boundaries up and they have control over their sexual energy. Okay. So they didn't get what they wanted. Right now, they're holding back from this person. Tell me about this illegal conservatorship established in a northeast state. Tell me about this illegal conservatorship. All right, the Two of Wands. All right, so somebody was planning something, but they feel defeated because somebody turned down someone's offer. Whose offer was turned down? Clarify the Two of Cups reverse. Someone that was trying to hold somebody back. Oh, wow. So what somebody was going to do, somebody might have planned on doing something in America and in Europe. They were going to get an illegal conservatorship in a Northeast state. They were going to try to do magic to make somebody seem like they were crazy. But they needed to have sex with that person to attach a spiritual cord to them. So it would be like a direct connection when they do the magic. It would hit them directly. That's why we got to be careful who we have sex with, who we sleep with, who we get in a relationship with. It's best to be married or in a serious committed relationship and not to be out here just casual with your sexual energy, because you form a spiritual bond with. Wow. Oh, yes, ma'am. The blue star, if you can hear me. Yeah, that creation, sex is creation energy. That's right. Spend it wisely. You doggone right. Right? You can be leaking energy. You literally can leak energy. And it affects your ability not just to manifest, but to make money. So we have to be careful, about being too casual with our sexual energy. Because if we're too casual with our sexual energy, the person you lay down with and have sex with, I can't see the live anymore. The person that's okay, let me check my phone. The person that you lay down and have sex with, they also attach a spiritual cord. Am I still on? Am I on? How can I tell? Testing. I don't know if I'm still on or not. Okay, I am. Okay, good. All right. Yeah, the person that you lay down with, it's not just physical sex. They also, when you lay down with them, attach a spiritual cord to you. You become connected on the spiritual planes, okay? That's why even after you break up with somebody or you're not dealing with them, that cord might still be connected to you. And somebody could energy harvest from you and be draining your energy through masturbation for 20 years. You could have been broken up with someone, moved on with your life, gotten into another 5-year relationship with somebody else, and you could still have an ex of yours that still has a cord attached to you, doing masturbation spell work to keep harnessing and pulling your energy. So many times we don't even realize that even long after you've broken up with somebody, they still have a spiritual cord attached to you. Sometimes these cords have to be spiritually cut and broken through prayer, ritual, through some kind of spiritual cleansing, bath, cord cutting prayer, or cord cutting ritual, or whatever, what have you. Because otherwise, this person can steal your energy. For up to 20 years, somebody can continue to steal your sexual energy. Even long after you left them. All they got to do is masturbate and think about you. Oh yeah, it's serious. So when somebody is trying to do spell work on you to try to make you go crazy, cause you to have some kind of mental instability so that they can get a court ruling over you, whether it's an illegal conservatorship or get some kind of judgment in court and say you're crazy, what they do, and everybody be careful, they'll send someone in, or they'll bribe someone you're already in a relationship with, or your wife or your husband, to do magic on you because they're already sleeping with you. So they don't have to try to penetrate your auric field because you don't get any closer than having sex with the person. Otherwise, if the person doesn't have a physical connection to you, they can try to do magic on you. But if you're vibrating too high, that magic is not going to penetrate into your auric field, which is your electromagnetic field around you, right? So the magic's just going to circle around you a few times. So those of y'all that have dealt with real spiritual warfare, y'all know what I'm talking about, because you can feel it when it comes toward you and it get to circling around your chakras over and over again, because it's looking for a way to break in. I deal with it every day. I deal with it every morning and every night. When somebody is doing spell work and magic on you and they're trying to cause your kidneys to fail, they're attacking your bodily organs, they'll send magic towards you, and it'll be some kind of vibration, and you'll feel it circling around your auric field, around your body, around whatever chakra they're attacking. And it'll circle around and around and around. And if your auric field is too high, your vibration, and it can't penetrate, eventually that magic, that energy has to go somewhere, because it can't be created nor destroyed. It goes right back to the sender, or it'll hit somebody within the vicinity of the sender, or it'll just hit someone that's unprotected. But that magic is going to plant and land somewhere. You understand? So this is why it's really, really important to be careful and use discernment with who, men and women, who you have sex with. Because if someone's trying to take you down and destroy you using spell work and magic, they don't have to try to send magic to penetrate your auric field. All they have to do is be sleeping and having sex with you. Then they're right inside your auric field. Okay? I hope y'all can hear me. Let me see. Okay, yeah, y'all can hear me. Okay. All right, so let's get a final message. I'm not going to keep y'all too much longer. Final message. Final message, please, and thank you. So, again, once again, somebody's spell work has backfired. Once again. I don't know if y'all still are in the live. I can't see it. So I do not know. Let me refresh this real quick for y'all, because I don't know what you say. Invade the dream state. Who's this? The Hierophant? Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh, absolutely. Invade the dream state. Whoever the Hierophant is, yeah, absolutely. They do magic to invade your dream state. You got to even protect your dream state. You got to literally be conscious enough in your dream state. Make sure you don't have sex with anybody. Don't let anyone have sex with you in the dream state. Don't let anyone give you a gift. Don't let anyone take anything from you. All kind. Child, the military got dream machines now. Child, it's the world that we live in right now. Okay. All right, give me a final message, please, and thank you for my collective. Give me a final message, please, and thank you for my collective, please, and thank you. Give me a final message, please, and thank you. All right, I've got the Eight of Pentacles here. Somebody might not be working with somebody anymore because they're in a mental imprisonment. Give me a final message. Close this out for me, please. Somebody is backstabbed and betrayed. Somebody that was so somebody's not working with somebody anymore. This Eight of Pentacles, they're already backstabbed and betrayed. Okay? Because you're still moving forward, Empress. You could be a man or a woman, and they're sad about that. Okay? Someone could be a Gemini, the Lovers. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody had an ego death. The World card. This cycle's over. That's it. So there you go. So yeah, there could be a Gemini. Someone might have a very heavily aspected Gemini, sun, moon, or rising in their chart. Okay. They feel backstabbed and betrayed and sad because whoever you are, you could be a man or a woman, but you're the Empress. That means you have mastered enough to function at a very high vibration. The four aspects of your character: the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. Your confidence, self-esteem, come from within. You're a leader. uh, you know how to manage, because your confidence doesn't come from outside sources. You know how to manage your resources and economics in such a way to financially live a comfortable and abundant life. You're abundant. You have very good boundaries. You're very highly intellectual, intelligent. uh, you know how to do things by the rules and enforce things. And you have good boundaries, and you are creative. You are emotionally intelligent. You have the right amount of empathy and compassion to keep you balanced with good boundaries at the same time. Um, that's the Queen of Swords balancing out with the Queen of Cups. You're the Empress. You mastered all four aspects of your character to operate in your North Node in a higher vibration. So you're abundant. Nobody can compromise your money, your health, your throne, your beauty, your strength, your ability to manifest and produce, because you've healed and mastered all those aspects of your character. There are no portals or doors spiritually or energetically open to anybody that's trying to come in to cause an imbalance, because you smash it down like a bug. There's a Gemini sun, moon, or rising that's in your energy that's sad right now because they couldn't backstab and betray you, and you are still moving forward, and you will Six of Wands continually move forward. Okay. Nobody wants to work with this person right now, and they're backstabbed and betrayed. Guys, I am Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. All right, I'm gonna get on out of here. Child, I'm sorry. I'm just so in love with this little bracelet I got. I want y'all to see the color of it. It looks, I bought it out here in Rwanda, but I'm just in love with this little bracelet. I want to show y'all real quick. It's like marble. It looks like the color of like marble, right? But it's this green color. And child, I'm just so in love with this little bracelet. Bangles beyond, damn it. I just wanted to show y'all this little bracelet because y'all know how we get. Y'all know how us girls get, child. All right, I'll be back. I'm Kuan Yin. This is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. What you say? Aw, you love me. Somebody love me. Ciao. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later.